with them.
It's just the easiest way to explain things. So, as you can see,
is there space there for that?
where your fridge is right now, it's on an outside wall.
Right.
So in order to create a recess, I can't recess that. What I have to do is build a false wall in front of the wall that's here. So essentially what I'll do is I'll build another wall here, which I could do. But what you have to deal with in that sense is this entire cabinetry is going to come out, another 6 inches. It can cause a problem for this doorway. I also have longer extension jambs on my windows here. But again, this is just a trade-off to have this thing appear counter depth. Now, if the refrigerator moves to another wall, we may have other options. Like if it moved over here, I could jog it back in this room. But again, you're going to have either a jog in the wall or we build out the whole wall. So you can't see that this thing is recessed back. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah, completely. I kind of think that seems kind of complicated to change all to move the wall over there where it is now, shown in the red. I kind of think we just buy a refrigerator that's cabinet depth. That feels like the. What do you think, Eric?
And that's, I don't like those because you can't even fit a pizza box in them.
Yeah.
But, you could have a counter depth fridge here where it looks nice, it's functional. You can put 90% of your stuff in and then use an oversized refrigerator in the laundry.
Yeah. That seems fine to me. I don't know, Eric, do you want to talk about it or?
No, that's what we have now at home.
We're living with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Only thing was that, when you buy whatever the cabinet size, you pay more, but you get less.
I know. That's another reason that's like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all aesthetics.
Yeah.
All right. So the other thing that we wanted to talk about was your interior doors. I didn't know if you guys had a chance to watch this video talking about the interior doors.
No, we have not.
Okay, cool. I'll just play it for you right now so you can see it.
Oh, yeah, we picked it.
You picked it?
Yep.
So
we picked the number one for all the doors.
Correct, yeah. And we just want to talk about the ones where we're going to be using this single panel door.
All the bathrooms.
All the bathrooms. And then we want to talk about what side of the door you want the mirrors on. Because for whatever reason, where I've been doing them, if you can do them, is in the closets.
Yeah, I think aren't the back doors the pocket doors?
They are pocket doors, and you can do them in there. I just figured if they were going to use them, it'd be like, all right, I'm getting dressed. What do I look like? You already have a mirror in the bathroom. So if you wanted to do them on the outsides of these doors, that would probably make the most sense. And then bedroom 5 would be on the outside of this door.
Sure.
Cool. Right. So Brittany, we'll go through that, but basically when we go to the plan here, let's see if I can close this out.
Yeah, and also that's going to make the room bigger, right? Because
it'll feel bigger.
Yep. Brittany had that idea, and we jumped on it. I thought that was a great idea.
Okay, so Brittany, what we're going to do. So we won't have one in your master, correct? Unless you
Should
want
we?
to put it somewhere, we could put
Put
the,
it on the back of the entry door, I guess.
I could put it on your master door on the master side.
Oh, yeah, on the inside of the room.
Yep,
That's
I could put a mirror on this side here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that going to be a sliding door?
Yep, that's gonna be a pocket door there.
Oh, you could still put the mirror in there.
Yep, yeah, it's gonna be
okay.
recessed into the door panel.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that'll be good right there. Yeah.
All right, so we got
pocket-
one in the master,
I'm taking notes.
and then we will do these locations: the closet doors, bedrooms, 2, 3, and 4 are double doors. We'll put the mirrors in both sides on the outsides of those. And then bedroom 5, where we retrofit this walk-in closet, it's just a single panel door. We'll put a mirror on the outside of that one.
So that's 2 to 4. It's the double doors, and then it's that retrofitted, the single panel closet.
In bedroom 5, yeah.
Okay.
Those will be the only doors that are one panel doors.
And then everything else is the 1 over 2.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the only thing as far as doors go that we got to talk about is this barn door right here.
Mhm.
And what you guys wanted to do with that, we could keep the same door style with the 3-panel door. I could do a large single panel door and put a mirror in it. Some people will paint it a different color. We could go a totally different door on that barn door. It's totally up to you guys.
Oh.
We like clean look, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like the bathroom, that one square without any kind of just like the bathroom door.
Mm-hmm. One single panel door.
Yep. What do you think, Grace?
With a mirror, you mean?
We don't have to put mirror, but we could put mirror.
Uh.
If you put mirror there, people might get freaked out when they come out.
Yeah. I think we probably don't need a mirror there. We can put a mirror someplace else, but probably not there. Yeah. We can put a mirror on the wall there.
You may be able to inlay it with like a piece of frosted glass or something.
Yeah.
But as long as we'll just get a single panel door ordered for that area. And then whatever you want to, if you want to inlay it with something, if you want to paint it a different color, we can go through that at that point. Okay. And now the hinge color on the doors, what were you guys thinking?
Hinge color.
So like brushed nickel black, chrome.
We were thinking brushed nickel, right? Like
yeah.
Like,
that's what we have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that works.
And then just match your barn door hardware the same. Just do a brushed nickel hardware on that.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to do this. And I don't need this immediately, but we do want to start looking at hardware on the doors. But the other thing I'll need to know now is the hinges on the doors. Now, naturally, you're going to end up going with a brushed nickel colored hardware because we want the hinges and the hardware to match. But we'll start looking at that in a little bit.
Okay.
So the next thing we want to talk about is the height of the cabinets. I know you guys have 10-foot ceilings in your house and they run all the way up, but I wanted to give you a perception of what that looked like and also a cost-saving option. So when you do this with 10-foot ceilings, I drew up this just to give you a point of view here. You got your standard 36-inch cabinet, 18-inch backsplash, 42-inch cabinets above that. And then to get to the 10-foot ceiling, we'll have to go with another 16-inch cabinet and then even another 2-step heavy trim to get to the top. By the time you add this whole top row of cabinets and then put glass in them, it gets pretty expensive. And then, of course, you're going to illuminate them, which only adds more cost sometimes. I could, I know most people are worried about dust settling up there. What do we do with it? It's dead space. And I know we talked about Hughes cabinets before where, we built a bulkhead down and wrapped it in a nickel gap or a shiplap. Do you guys remember seeing that? Did I show you a picture of that?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll get you a picture of that just to show you what it looks like. But basically, what I did in this house down in Fenwick, I built the bulkhead down and I wrapped it in this nickel gap trim, or what you would call like shiplap. And then the hood was actually a shiplap hood. And it looked pretty nice. And I was able to do it for significantly less than carrying the cabinets to the ceiling. But I'll get you some pictures of that, hopefully today, because I do need to get these things rolling and figure out what we're going to do here. I would love to lay out the cabinets probably in about 2 weeks. So I need to get that figured out. So
Actually, we would love to see that because we did have one in the guest room, and the one of the contractor built in something there. So he dropped down and he built so we could put some stuff in there with a little bit of light. So I think that's yes.
But I think the flap is like I think Sean, I can't. I'm not really able to visualize this, but I'm thinking it's kind of like almost like a wall. Is a decorative wall? Is that what it would look like?
It will be stick framed, wrapped in drywall, dropped to the height of the cabinets. But which I realize doesn't sound very enticing, but once we wrap it and trim, it does make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit more of a feature than something you would see in a track home or something.
Yeah.
I think
actually,
you want to go ahead? Or, I think what Eric was describing was like almost creating like a box using drywall like over the cabinets to create like not a bookcase but like a little recessed area to put something on display like a
that would be cool too. So we basically build like a hollow bulkhead that you could display stuff up in. I like that.
And if you guys are creating it, maybe you could put in some little light, like recessed lights, in case we wanted to, show off those pieces or something. So that I think that's Eric. That's what you're describing, right? Something like that. So maybe if you could maybe think about something like that as well as the shiplap thing, because I think we're not able to visualize what the shiplap would look like. Sure. We're a little unfamiliar with this, so.
Yep. Yeah, no problem at all. We'll show you pictures of both.
Yeah.
And I did send you 2 links, Grace, to a couple kitchens that I saw that kind of had the same color scheme that you're looking at. They had lighter counters, but it was the light wood and the white. So I'm not sure if you got those, but I did send you a couple.
Oh yeah. Sorry, meant to say thank you. And we saw like on one of those the flooring was pretty dark compared to and that was a nice contrast. That was a good example.
Yeah, I thought it was a good way to get a visual of what you all were thinking about.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. We'll get you pictures. Siding. We do want to talk about siding. I know we're still trying to figure out the color of what we're going to do there. You do have the option of doing a custom color and painting it, but it typically adds about 30% to the cost of the product, which I could see what that is. And you have a couple options there as well. So obviously we prefer to have a factory finish. There's more coats. It's the only way to get the full warranty. But again, it's going to add 30%.
We want to. We want the factory color, not the custom color.
Yeah,
because I see that from my neighbors, and he painted, and already looks like it's fading.
Right. So.
This one was vinyl, right?
Yeah, that is vinyl.
You guys sent me one the other day, and it was a lighter blue. When you were looking at the house that I showed you, that's actually vinyl. That's not a hardy color.
Oh.
Okay, that's why color looked different.
Yeah, it's a different product. But You can get a custom color from the factory. They paint it at the factory. That they will still give you a warranty on that, but again, you're going to pay 30% more. So just to give you an idea, it's probably 20 to 25 more in cost. Whereas you could have someone paint it in the field for a third of that, but you're going to see it fade faster.
Do you have a picture of those two colors that we picked?
I will get one for you.
Yeah, if you have a house with those two colors, I think we are going with the more gray, but the one that looks like blue when you look at it from the outside.
That's this one right here.
Yeah, there were two that we looked at inside. One looked more gray, the other looked more blue. But the one that's gray looked a little bit blue on the outside, right?
Yep, but it is very difficult to picture, a house of that. Yeah. When we looked at the house that Brittany showed us, color, I was kind of thought color looked different.
Right. Okay.
So that makes sense. It was vinyl. Okay. So if you could find a picture of a house
in the office.
Say that again?
The one that I just sent to the group is that's the grayer one that we looked at in the office.
Okay. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, it was interesting because if you looked at one angle, it looked really gray, and then if you looked at another angle, it had some blue. But I mean, maybe we just need to, Eric, you and I need to just go back and think about that a little bit more. But that one, I think we were tentatively on that one, right? We were okay with that.
Did you say this was a vinyl?
No, not this one. There was one that you sent me that day that was a little bit lighter than this after you saw this one, and that you asked what color it was, and that was vinyl.
Okay. Got it.
That's why it color looked brilliant. This color it's okay. I mean,
good. Yeah. I think this will, it depends on how it hits. The sunlight hits it too, it seems.
Yeah.
I like it personally, the night gray. I think it's sharp.
But Sean, when you do the vertical ones on the side, that's going to be white color, right?
It could be whatever you want. We can match it, or it could be white. That's totally your preference.
Yeah. I think we want white. You know, the vertical siding to be white.
The board and batten.
Is that what?
Yeah.
That's the real
term right here in that picture on the top, but they have it color matched.
Yeah. So, and then just so you know, typically on the board and batten, what I've been doing recently as of this past year is I don't use the Hardy battens. They have a heavy saw kerf in them, which we totally can if you like that saw kerf. But I had a couple people say that they would rather it be smooth. So what I've been doing is use AZAC battens, and then I end up painting the whole thing white anyway. But it just has a little bit smoother finish than the Hardy battens.
We like smooth, don't we?
Yeah. Does that mean we need to paint that every 7 years? About 7 years or so? 5-7 years?
Yeah, I mean, not the white. The white's really not going to fade. You'll get a solid 10 years out of that. It's the darker colors that are going to fade fast.
Okay. You could see from my questions, I went to the minimum maintenance.
I don't blame you. So do we need to reach out to the rep, or are we good with the night gray?
I think night gray is good.
It's good.
Well, when do we need to absolutely have to pick by?
I will go in here and look. Hold on.
Night gray.
tied a little earlier than it needs to. Let's see what that's tied to. Let me look at the schedule. So I would like to, I mean, I need to start siding January 2nd. So I would really like to solidify this in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's easy. That's easy. We maybe before next call?
Yeah.
Try to do that? I think we're going to be, we're probably.
I think we're pretty sure that that's the color it's going to be.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, I sent
Okay.
you, Brittany, Chad Stellabot's number. He's the Hardy rep for the Eastern Shore. So we'll reach out to him. He's the one who sells the product to Lansing, who we buy the product from. But maybe we could reach out to him and say, hey, do you have any addresses of where this night gray is or the similar color to that? And maybe they can make a decision off that. It'd also be good just to get any pictures that he has of houses with the Hardy on them or whatever. All right, guys. Well, we will touch base next week and should have a roof on.
Oh, wow.
Before we go, can I ask about? I guess we work with. Okay, so do we need to? When's the date by which we need to select appliances? Because that's the first thing that needs to happen, right? Is that right?
Yeah. So appliances are kind of tied to cabinetry. So
yeah,
you got about 2 weeks before it's that's when we're gonna lay out cabinets.
Yeah.
So we would want to make sure those are good and selected.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds like within the next week or so. Okay. And we talked about, Brittany, I'm trying to remember, with Gina on cabinets, the idea that next to the refrigerator in the current plan, to the left of the refrigerator is a big cabinet there, right?
Yeah, pantry cabinet.
We want to have a pantry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you guys think that should be a pantry or like a cabinet pantry, or could we make it just a door type like a regular closet type?
It would be a lot cheaper to build it that way.
I just wonder because we were thinking was right next to left of the sink. There's there's more cabinetry and counter space, and maybe reducing a little bit of that. So the refrigerator would shift over a little bit to the right, leaving more room on the left for a pantry where we would store food. Because I get in the butler's pantry, we have a lot of stuff going on there, but we didn't want to store food and cleaning supplies like in the same cabinet that Sean, you guys are going to build for us, like right when you get into the butler's pantry. Mm-hmm. So we were thinking about creating another pantry, like in the kitchen for food. So is that
can we look at the layout again? The schematics.
Yeah. Hold on one sec.
Real quick here. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of.
You're talking about your regular plan.
Yeah,
that's it.
Exactly.
So we talked
right
about
there.
shifting that refrigerator down to the right and doing a pantry cabinet.
Yeah. So what you'll want to do? I mean, the smallest door that I can get typically is 1'6". So 18-inch door, and then you're going to want to come off that at least another 8 inches. So let's pull this out here.
Maybe that, causes the refrigerator to
it
move
is
over
going
a
to
little.
shift it down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we could probably get away with something around that size.
Got it. Something like that. I figured we should kind of put that in our minds as we think about the cabinet stuff.
Yep.
And also, right next to refrigerator, are we going to ask him to build a little thing there?
Yeah. In the butler's pantry.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
We
yes,
talked
yeah.
about like building a little
You guys are
pantry
so
right next to
wonderful
that
at this.
for
Figured
cleaning.
it would be almost like a better result. I think not almost. I think we'll get a better result if you build
next
like
to it, I got you.
Vacuum,
Yep.
brooms,
Yeah.
cleaning supplies.
Yep. Got you. Something
So we
right
will
here.
need to know the size of that refrigerator as well, so we know how much room we have to work with.
Right. Yeah, and we won't get a big refrigerator there. It'll be enough to put a pizza in there, though. Pizza box.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna add.
Yeah, I'm so glad we really appreciate your
Hey,
flex.
let me ask you something. If we flip the refrigerator door to the other side, other way, do we have more room to make a pantry?
You mean if you move the refrigerator to the?
Oh no, one in the laundry room.
If you move, you say you're thinking move it on this side.
To the where the red is.
Hold on one second.
Red box that you drew.
I got you.
If we open the door that way,
So
we
what,
have a?
Yeah, what you could do. Let me see. And this is totally up to you guys. We'll see how much room we got here. You know, you're certainly not limited to the length of this wall. You can make this wall a little bit longer, and then yeah, you could do a pantry here where the door opens against the wall, and then a refrigerator right next to it.
Ah.
Or
that's-
Or vice versa, either or.
Could you run this way?
No, what I was thinking was
Oh yeah, you could also what she's saying. Yeah, you could also move everything to that other wall, but yeah, you'd have to flip the refrigerator.
Yep. Yeah, that to that exactly.
Oh, that's how you do it. Oh yeah. Is that going to leave us enough room to?
Oh yeah, that gets tight with this access here.
Mm-hmm.
No. Close to the right there, and they open the door from the word laundry. Make the refrigerator door open from the laundry.
Right. So we'll measure it real quick. Let's see.
Yeah, I think I see what you're. And you know, honestly, if we have to, we can get rid of some of those cabinets over there too. Like,
yeah, as long as you pulled that back, you'd probably be fine. What you want to make sure you have is, you know, you really want like 3 feet of walking space. You see how where 3 feet hits is like all the way out here.
Yeah, if we saw the other side of this window.
Right.
But yeah, if you started, if you're back here, you're good.
That's gonna save you a lot of money too. Or it's gonna save.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
I think because we don't. I mean, we like having the cabinets and counter, but we may not need that much. And it's better. I think what you've got there with that drawing with what you had a little earlier is really good.
You want to extend the wall over to here?
No.
Oh,
the other way.
Okay. All right. So we'll draw the cabinets back to this point. Get rid of this. We'll turn the fridge
it up a lot.
so it faces this way. Let's just measure this
And
real quick.
flip the refrigerator by 90 degrees. Is it 90? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the fridge.
Right. Yep. They open up the other way.
Yep. So all right. Yeah. We'll flip the fridge, add the pantry to this side, and then that should work.
Yeah.
What do you think, Grace?
I think that's an excellent. This is excellent. This is wonderful. I really appreciate you guys are very flexible and creative. So appreciate it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah. We'll get this drawn up and shoot it to you.
Okay. Great.
What do you think, Sean? Is that look? It's going to look okay?
Oh yeah. A little great. Yep. There's definitely some unused space in here, so it's utilizing more of it is good.
So I do have one question. So Sean, in this corner, do you think it's more usable to take this to the wall and have uppers and lowers and just get rid of all these cabinets? Because here you kind of create this dead space.
Yeah.
you can't use. So I would almost extend this cabinet next to the washer and dryer down to the wall, do uppers and lowers if you need them, and then not do anything on this wall with that
Right.
window.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it makes sense.
Ooh, that's good.
All right, so the only thing we got to come up with, we do want to confirm the size of this refrigerator.
Yep.
Mhm. Yep.
Um,
With the appliances.
We'll look at it this weekend and
Yeah.
next meeting we shall have hopefully we shall have the sizes.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see what we could do. It will be a little squeeze through here. It's nothing crazy, but right now off the scale, it's around 2'9"
Yeah.
between it.
Hey, Grace, I got a question for you. You know that the counter space CW 145. That small. Do we need counter space there?
Where is this?
Yeah, Brittany was just saying the same thing, that maybe we just get rid of this whole counter. We're going to carry this all the way over to the wall. That this really doesn't do anything for us. It's probably better to just get rid of this, from here over.
And then you can just extend that red.
Just keep the red.
Yeah.
That you drew.
Will you delete that one at the top and show them how that can extend? Just so we make sure we're talking about the same thing. So yeah, I would just extend the cabinet down to there and just have it on that wall, because if you have a corner, it's really unusable.
And counter there like that. Yeah. I'm okay with it. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Eric,
I think you'll have really good space and really good functionality in there if you do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could, if you want to add a desk there, we could add desk later.
Later, if we need to add like a little desk or something, we could, or just put it ourselves. Yeah. Okay.
Or the kimchi 냉장고, kimchi refrigerator right there, with the CWX 145.
Maybe.
I would keep the window there. It brings a lot of nice natural light into your laundry. You don't want to block that.
No, we have this specialty refrigerator maintain the fruits and vegetables.
It's only like it only comes up to the waist. It's not
gotcha. It'll be.
It's like one of those. Let me ask you this, okay? Just before we go on, you guys, we're after 9 o'clock here already. You've got refrigerator there, and then the red box. That the idea there is that the red box is a closet, right? And
Correct.
the refrigerator. Can you switch it so that the closet is on the other?
We can do it. We can do it either way.
Yeah, like if you have all this space to be a closet and then have your refrigerator here. That's
Then we have a little flexibility on like how large a refrigerator.
Do you know how big the fridge is? We know we want it to be. It should be about what, 36?
Yeah, they're mostly 36.
Is that right? So we can do that, but if you have the closet on the other side, like close to the elevator, then we could go with a skinnier refrigerator if we felt like that was that would work. Whatever. Yep. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll reverse.
Then we could put however we feel like putting the door too. Door can be if there is where Shani's drawing is a closet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then we could flip however we feel like putting it in.
Yeah. So I like putting the closet there right next to the elevator, just as you have it, and then the red box next to it. That would be where the refrigerator is. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, closet. Exactly. Does that work?
Yeah.
How wide is that closet?
How wide is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be over 3 feet. About 3'2".
That's nice.
3'4".
Yeah. 3 foot. Wow, that's pretty sizable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'll be.
I think that could work. Yeah. And then there's the fridge there, right? Yeah.
We could put fridge at whichever we feel like put.
And we can 36 inches is what you've got there, Brittany, for the fridge.
Yep, 36 is there. Yep.
Okay. Does that look okay?
Yeah, and we could, if we do that, then we could put the door to the where it was before.
Yeah, but I think putting it facing out, just like where the closet probably is, that makes sense. That'll look better than some other way.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks good.
Sorry,
Thank
I
you.
made you go over. Okay.
No,
I
you're
like
good.
all your ideas.
This is awesome.
All right, guys. Well, we will make these adjustments and touch base next week.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Thank
thanks
you.
so much.
Bye.
Bye. All right, closet.
You're recording too. Do you still want to be recording?
Oh, yeah, my bad.